name is Lisa Bauer, and you are watching Dirty Dog Live Music. And today we're here with guest from Grove City, Mark Adam Timpey. Hi, Mark.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. It's great to have you here. We're at Sprague Farm and Brew Works today. We want to get to know you a little better and listen to some of your music. And first thing I would like to do is start off by asking you to tell us a little bit more about you.
Oh my goodness. Well, why sugarcoat the truth?
Give it to us straight.
The long and short of it is, I guess you could say I'm classically educated, although I'm not one of those guys who sits around listening to Mozart sonatas all day long. But it's kind of funny. I can remember back all the way to my high school days. I had a very strong interest in music. I knew I wanted to pursue music, but I didn't want to. I really never had a very strong interest. I wasn't really raised in the classical tradition, and my primary interest was always pop music. And so I went to music school.
Where did you go to school?
I went to undergraduate school at Slippery Rock, and then I pursued my master's at Carnegie Mellon. And all the while I was kind of thinking that my ultimate goal was to continue to make popular music, although I don't know if you would really characterize my music as pop music. But I really wanted to make it as good as I could be. And when I say good, it's good from my personal aesthetic.
I really liked it. I heard your album the first time, and I really enjoyed your music. What was your major when you were in college then?
I was a composition major.
And can you tell me a little bit about exactly what that means?
Well, I mean, as you might imagine, when you're in music school, you're dealing with ensembles like choral ensembles. Maybe you're writing band pieces or orchestra pieces, but you're generally not writing pop music. But again, that I was looking to harvest from that experience what I could gather to bring into my own kind of singer-songwriter world, and that's what I did. I mean, I think the CD, A Line Nearly Broken, is really kind of an amalgamation of all those things. It was kind of in a lot of respects, it was a dream come true to do that, to take the time in the studio with a full battery of instruments and musical styles at my disposal and try to turn those into something that was coherent. I'm not sure that I actually succeeded in doing that, but that was at least the goal.
As a listener, I just enjoy listening to it. So I know there's an awful lot of technical stuff that goes on behind the scenes. How long did it actually take you to do the CD?
Well, I tell everybody it took me 44 years to do the CD because, in some respects, that's actually how long it took. But, I would have to say, I took a very meticulous approach to it. So the folks who helped me record the CD were just ready to go absolutely insane by the time it was done, because I insisted that I was parking in that studio until I got it the way I wanted it to be. So it ended up taking us 9 months.
Was it done locally then?
Actually, we did it in my home studio in Grove City.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So, and it's not so terribly difficult to do that these days with the technology that's available, provided that you can keep the neighborhood dogs from barking long enough. And we concluded during the recording of the CD that 50% of the population in Grove City must be driving around without mufflers on their vehicles, because inevitably
the planes fly over, the trains are
right. Yeah, the day they come by with the wood mulcher, it happens to be the day we were going to record vocals. So. But it all turned out well, and I'm glad that we didn't cut corners, because I can listen to the CD and I really kind of take a pure artistic approach to the things that I do, which is in large part why my output isn't so fantastic. But I don't really go into it just trying to produce a product. I know there are lots of folks who do that, who want to continuously be productive. I kind of want to focus my energies on getting it right whenever I do feel the inspiration. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what I tried to do.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to hear tonight?
We tried to take a representative sampling from the CD, and I think it, in thinking about what we're going to talk about tonight, it occurred to me that, if I had set out on the course of recording a CD at the direction of somebody who knew the industry and said, here's how you get this thing to really hit. I probably broke every single piece of advice that the person would have given me. And I think one of the biggest things is most recordings that you hear, most albums that you hear are going to be a little monochromatic. And when I say monochromatic, I just mean stylistically, they're not, from song to song, it's not going to veer too much, one song to the next. A Line Nearly Broken pulls from a lot of resources again, and the 4 songs that we're going to play tonight are pretty representative of that. We're going to play what I would call an art funk song, acoustic funk. The second song we're going to play is a love song written in strange meters. You typically are going to be expecting to hear a love song in a very consistent meter with a very well-known tone. That's not going to happen in this song, but it's a love song nonetheless. And then we're going to play kind of like a sleazy little jazz bar swing tune, and we're going to finish.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to finish it off with the first cut from the CD called "Falling," which I think has a little bit of country in it. So we're all over the place. The CD's all over the place, and Chad, my bass player, and I. Really, he has kind of the same sensibility that I have. It's the pure artistic sensibility where we kind of.
Well, that's what makes you original. That's the original part of it. So.
Right. Yeah. There's a plus and a minus, but it's and it's taken me some time to come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to record a country album and be successful in Nashville. But that's by my choice. I mean, I have a different perspective, and I'm trying to accomplish a different goal whenever I write, and it is one that is a more idealized art for art's sake type of ideal rather than. It's funny. I was in Memphis just last week, and got to know a little more about Elvis. And it was funny. Something struck me. There was an audio clip of him talking about how he selected his material, and he said, my first and only consideration has ever been I pick songs that I know my audience will want to hear. And I think that's that's why Elvis was the consummate entertainer, because his primary focus was the audience. And it's not that mine isn't, it's more that. And I harbor this belief that art has a higher purpose, and there's something just beyond pure entertainment. I mean, I can sit and very passively enjoy a movie that doesn't provoke me to think, doesn't really provoke me to feel, but at the end of the day, isn't memorable. And so, I would say primary to everything that I do too, there is that goal, provoke to think, provoke to feel. I mean, I would be the first to tell you, come with your ears and your mind open whenever you hear me play, because it's going to be kind of out of the box. I mean, I'm not way out of the box, I don't think, but it's strange enough that it's non-mainstream.
I'm one of the people who actually appreciates the art. Okay, I do. I love good music. I love all genres of music. I love old stuff, new stuff. I love all of it. And when I heard your album for the first time, I said, this guy's a little bit different. I really like this. Okay, so that's a nice compliment. I'm really looking forward to hearing you tonight. The full band. I know that we did a radio show previously, and it wasn't the full band. So tonight will be really exciting. You ready to go do it?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
More time to waste, I would stand here talking to the Sunday
Different partners my way round some good ideas. I don't let one hell of a pill. If I had just a few more hours now, I would push the limit to understanding. Yeah. And walk right out of here. But I am weak and I'm over you. Different and clever about what lies ahead. Well, I might know what to do, but at the moment I'm broken. Any talent, I would have moved to Nashville and made $1 million singing songs about desire. God has set the world on fire. I would have righted every single wrong. I just sit here rolling in this deep like my yeah. Thank you very much. As Lisa said, my name is indeed Mark Adam Timpey, hailing from Grove City, Pennsylvania, home of the Fightin' Outlet Malls. This gentleman on bass, Mr. Chad Sourwine, and helping us out as a special guest for tonight's performance, Mr. John DeLuce. We all share the similarity of, don't hold this against us. We all went to undergraduate music school at Slippery Rock. 3 cheers for Slippery Rock. Hip, 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 hip. That song was called Quagmire. Common, actually. A lot of people think the word quagmire just came about whenever The Family Guy was syndicated on television. Indeed, the word quagmire, as far as my research indicates, has been part of the standard English language for at least 20 years. So, you know, for those of you who are scholars of Mr. Webster, please be advised, quagmire is indeed a word in the English language, having existed for a period of time. This next song is another one of those songs. I always fall into the pitfall of writing songs and giving them one-word titles, which can be a dangerous proposition, I guess. This song is called Amazing, And just for those of you who can understand this in context, I wrote this song about 5 years ago, before everything is now described as amazing. It's I bought the most amazing shoes today, and I polished them with the most amazing shoe polish. Well, anyway, this song was written back whenever the word amazing actually still had some real value. Okay, so. And it was written about somebody who also has a lot of real value. Amazing. Darling, won't you come away with me, and I will construct a from your agony, and I will provide a haven built of trust and integrity, and I'll keep you safely there. Yeah, yeah. There, yeah, yeah. Ooh, darling, I'm tired and feeling low, when the world makes you crazy. Two things that you need to know. Remember them always. One is that I never will let you go, and the other is that I think you are amazing. Yes, I think you are amazing. When I am dying, come alive, you make me come alive. We will chase the moon wherever it leads us. Time so we can stand in place. We won't waste one moment worrying about it in either case, 'cause I already know I'm growing old with you. Yes, I'm growing old with you. When I am hurting, you come and ease my pain. When I'm crying, you bring your light into me. You feel me and revive me. You make me come alive. You make me come alive. And maybe, darling, one day soon we'll find a way to find each other. And then our lives so complicated. each and every single day. I think you are amazing, yes, I think you are amazing. Thank you very much. Onward through our tour of one-word titled songs. This one is called Waiting, and you have to kind of use your imagination here a little bit. We tell people when we go out and play this live that we normally travel with a string quartet, but they ran into inclement weather. So here we go. Waiting without the string quartet. Look to the depths of your imagination. You find me waiting. This is more than an infatuation. You find me waiting. Right now you're looking for something to help you believe. But you can't conceive of it if you can't trust it. When you can't see it, so open your mind to me. Please don't be blind to me. Find me waiting. Open your heart to me, your deepest part to me. Find me waiting. Don't waste your time trying to understand why we are here. Life simply happens as we make our way through the days and the years. I will try. I'm anticipating. I'll try. Even when all hope is fading, I'll try to be patient while quietly waiting. Waiting for you. Look at the way we are. Look at us from afar. I'll be waiting. Try not to feel confused. Let yourself be used, and I'll be waiting. There's nothing to worry about. To hurry up the road, so let yourself breathe. And don't let yourself step away from the path that you know will lead you to me. I will drive. I'm anticipating. I'll try. Even when all hope is fading, I'll try to be patient while quietly waiting. I'll try. I will be steadfast. I'll try, and I will be there in your last chapter. I will be patient and quietly Thank you very much. I think we're going to play one more song for the good folks at Armstrong Cable and Dirty Dog Live. Thank you again so much for having us. Also to Sprague Farm for hosting this wonderful event. It's great to stand before you and, well, I was going to say sweat before you, but that would be in bad taste. So I retract that statement. This song is called Falling. Thank you again, and thank you for coming to see us. Think I did to justify this kind of mistreatment? When all along I'm trying to show you some compassion and care. Yeah. I'm trying more than once to open up the line. Just say no, that's okay. I'm moving on and I'm moving away. You act as if our life together was like this.
Thank you very much.
Hi, we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I know I really enjoy Mark's music. Mark, how can people find you?
Well, the easiest way, okay, first of all, I don't have the easiest last name in the world. It's T-R-I-M-P-E-Y, Timpey. But
I got it.
the good news is if you just Google me, you can find me most of the time just with Mark Adam.
Okay.
And that'll get you to the website. I'm also on iTunes. The CD's on iTunes. It's on CD Baby. It's available through Amazon MP3. So it's available through a variety of different distribution channels. And the physical CD can also be purchased from my website, which is www.markadamtimpey.com. And there's also management links if anybody wants to hear us play or pay us to come and play, even better.
Obviously, you are for hire.
Amenable, yeah, absolutely.
Available for hire.
Yeah, the realization we're never probably going to get rich on this, but you know,
Hey, you never know.
We do want to run around and have fun and expose as many people to our funky brand of
There are a
music
lot of
as we
people
can.
watching Dirty Dog Live Music, so if you're interested in looking for Mark, markadamtimpey.com. It's a nice website. I've seen it.
Thank
It's
you.
nice. Facebook, maybe?
Facebook, yes. Facebook, mark.adam.timpey. Yeah, you can find me there. I have a Reverb Nation profile, which is kind of an up-and-coming site that helps musicians and fans kind of.
Right, and people can listen to cuts
Right.
off of Reverb
Yeah,
Nation. That's nice.
I also neglected to say the entire CD is available for listening, for streaming on the website. So if anybody wants to get a taste of what we do, what we sound like.
Tell your friends.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And if all of that's not good enough, you can find him on dirtydoglive.com. Give us a call. We'll hook you up. And we will see you next week.